Assalamualaikum. My name is Kurati Dina Asha binti Anwar Ramzi and my matrix number is 286912. In the first question, what we did was we combined all of the SSS status and sum up according to the candidate's name. Next, we sum up all of the data which are integrity, organizational commitment, self-confidence, strategic vision and direction, creative thinking and so on.
Hi, my name is Shaifano Akila binti Said Azhar and my matric number is 286855. So today I will present about question 1, part what B. Table present the competency level of candidate for each type of competency. To get the competency level, we can use sum of function and divide it with 9 to get average of 5. To get the competency level, we should plus the dimension. For example, to get competency for personal effective, we need to add all integrity, organization, commitment, and self-confidence. So, to find the next competency, we need to use the same method by adding a certain dimension for that competency like shown in this table.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Anissa binti Ismail and my matric number is 286532. For question 2, I will produce a table and a chart for each competency and for their competency level. Each competency have personal effectiveness, cognition, leading others, impact and influence, and also achievement and action. For personal effectiveness, we have level 1 which is not competent and we have 4 candidates of them and it is equivalent to 7% of them. For level 2, which is low competent, there are 70 candidate, which is equivalent to 29%. And for level 3, we have moderately competent, which is 18 candidate, equivalent to 31%. For level 4, competent, 50 candidate. And for level 5, which is highly competent, are 4 candidate, which is equivalent to 7%. So we can see from the chart, we have 7% for highly competent, 7% are for not competent, low competent are equal to 29, and moderately competent 31%, and for the lastly, the competent, we have 26% of them. And for the second competency, which is cognition, we have for level 1, which is not competent, we have 6 candidate of them, which is equivalent to 10% of them. And for level 2, which is low competency, 70% of candidate. Level 3, 19 people. Level 4, competent, 12 candidate. And for level 5, 4 candidate for all of them. So from the chart, you can see for highly competent are 7% of them. For not competent, 10%. Low competency, 29%. Moderately competent 33%, and lastly competent, which is 21%. So that's for the competency of cognition. For the next competency, which is impact and influence, for level 2 there are 7 candidates, which is equivalent to 12%. For level 3, moderately competent, 21 candidate, which is 36%. For level 4, competent, 20 candidate, and for level 5 are 10 candidate of them, which is equivalent to 70%. And for the last competency, which is achievement and action, for level 2 there are 8 candidate, and for level 3, 23 candidate. For level 4, 22 candidate, and lastly for the level 5 are 5 candidate, most of them, and which is equivalent to 8%. And from the chart we can see for the highly competent are 8%, for competent 38%, moderately competent 40%, and low competency are only 14% of them. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Sarah binti Khalili, would like to present about question number 3, which is total score. Firstly, we can see among all the 58 candidates, we can take the high score, which is recorded at 44.85 by Arifai bin Tarawi, and the lowest score recorded is 17.35, which is by Zulfikar Muhammad Ghazali. Alright, the total score presented here were calculated by adding all the 5 competencies, which are each of them carry a different weightage. We can see at the table display here. So we have total up from personal effectiveness. We can see that RFI got the highest one, 45, and 10% from it is 4.5. And adding up for the next is competency, which is number 2, cognition. So total we got is 44. So 15% from it is 6.6. Number 3 is total leading others, which is 45. So 20% from it is 9. And for the fourth, impact and influence competency is 45. So 25% from it is 11.25. Lastly, number 5, achievement and action recorded is 45. So 30% from it is 13.5. And finally, the total score for Arifa is 44.85, which is adding up from 4.5 plus 6.6 plus 9 plus 11.25 and plus 13.5. Next, as for the lowest total score recorded is at 17.35 by Zulfikar Muhammad Ghazali. We can see at the table, so we have total up from personal effectiveness Zulfikar got is 10, and from that 10% weightage is decided, so it will be 1. And then adding up for the next competency, which is number 2, cognition. So we have got 9. 15% from it is 1.35 recorded. Number 3, total leading others is 20. So 20% from it is 4. For the number 4, impact and influence competency is 20. So 25% from it is 5. Lastly, number 5, achievement and action is 20. So 30% from it is 6. Total score for Zulfikar is 17.35. Adding up, 1 plus 1.35 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Thank you, that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Next, in this part, I am going to determine the competency band of each candidate according to the total score in the previous question. If the candidate got the total score from 1 until 44.44, means that they will be in band 1. If band 2, the total score from 44.45 until 49.44. 49.45 until 75.44 for the total score for band 3. In the band 4, 75.45 until 89.44. And the last one, if the candidate got 89.45 until 100, the candidate will got in band 5. Band 2 and band 1 means that the candidate is not suitable to be promoted. Band 3 is correct, while band 4 can be considered to be promoted, and the last one, band 5, means that the candidate is ready to be promoted. In this part, all of the candidates got band 1 except for Arifai bin Tarawi. He got band 2 from his total score. This means that all of the candidates is not suitable to be promoted.
Hi, my name is Shaifana Akila binti Syed Azhar and my matric number is 286855. Based on question 4, we can identify competency band of each candidate. So from that, we can produce table and pie chart to show the number and percentage of candidate on each competency band. As we can see, the table shows the band, score, total candidate, and percentage. For band 1, the number of candidates who got band 1 is 57 candidates, and the percentage is 98.28%. Then for band 2, the number of candidates who got band 2 is only 1 candidate, and the percentage is 1.72%. For the next band, such as band 3, band 4, and band 5, it shows a percentage of 0%. Finally, the total candidate is 58 candidate and the total percentage is 100%. Next, we go to the pie chart. The pie chart shows the percentage of each competency band. Band 1 is represented by the blue color, which is 57 candidate, and the percentage is 98.28%. Orange color represented by band 2 with only one candidate with a percentage of 1.72%. Others is for band 3, 4, and 5. So I think that's all from our group. Thank you.